Good day everyone, Jenny here from Chill Lifestyle. I apologize for the reading being so late this week. I was not at home and I didn't have all my cards with me, so I was limited with what I could do. So anyway, rather late than never. Today's just going to be a quick yes or no. Okay, so not much explanation, no weekly message along with anything else this week. It's just you're needing a yes or no on any question. You have 4 piles, so you may have 4 questions. It's up to you. Just make sure you clear your energies in between each question so that you don't confuse the energies, okay? Pile number 1 is going to be the trinket with the handbag. Pile number 2 is going to be a star. Pile number 3 is going to be the turquoise egg shape trinket, and pile number 4 is going to be an aeroplane. So either choose the trinket or the pile that jumps out at you the most, whichever one's there. Choose your pile, choose your number, choose your trinket. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Pause the video if you're needing more time, and I'm going to start with pile number 1. I'm actually just going to go straight into the video. Oops. And so pile number 1 with the handbag trinket, this is going to be your reading. Okay, so you may be asking about anything you're passionate about, a love affair, something changing your life, a new business idea. There's been a lot of delays, perhaps waiting for a signal to move. You may be wanting to spend some time with your friends or reunite with people in order to celebrate or have more fun. Another card of celebration, perhaps. Again, you're wanting to celebrate something, or that's a card of a gateway or movement, or it's also a card of marriage, household. You've been dealing with a lot of pettiness, a lot of fighting, not working so much in harmony, or otherwise pettiness or fighting or being in conflict within your mind. But Spirit's saying you will have some kind of success coming in for you. You perhaps have worked very hard at something or at a situation, and events move pretty quickly within a certain situation. You also have a wish fulfillment coming in. And it's going to lead to your 10 of Cups. So the 9 of Cups, so a wish comes in, and then this is the happy family card, a happy fulfillment card. There's something in the situation that's a little bit of an in and out. It's not a solid situation, or something in the situation is not solid. Oops. We have some kind of truth or standing up for yourself in a situation, seeing the truth or just being purely honest. And then we have balancing your emotions. Okay, so as I said, it was going to be quick. The answer to your question is a no. And I think it's because something, maybe perhaps you're not too sure, you're in and out. You haven't made a solid decision in the situation, or someone hasn't made a solid decision. So that's the reason why it's no. But there is something better coming for you, okay? Your efforts have not been wasted. So maybe this is a positive no. I see it a positive no, even if it doesn't feel very positive, because I feel that if you haven't gotten what you wanted, it's because something better is coming in, and there's communication or movement or some kind of move that's going to come in. You're going to be better financially, you're going to have more success, and you are going to move into having a wish fulfillment and then total family fulfillment, okay? There are going to be celebrations coming your way at pile number 1. So even though your answer is a no, I really feel like it's a good no, because good things are definitely coming in for you. So no matter what, whether this is a no to something you wanted to be a yes, then don't worry, because something better is coming in, okay? That's what I have for you, and I'm moving on to pile number 2. Move those all aside. Right, pile number 2. very quick yes or no. Let's see. Okay, so you may be starting a new love, or something that's new, perhaps pregnancy or conception. It's time for you to withdraw in order to see some kind of truth. Maybe there's been a bit of fighting or not really seeing the truth. There's been some kind of misunderstanding between you and a certain person, a breakup or some kind of loss. You're needing some time out to recover or recuperate, pray and meditate, because something ended quite harshly. There was a lot of fighting, harsh fighting, someone having to walk away, feeling bullying, defeated, not a very happy one. There's some kind of past nostalgia or someone from the past that you're thinking about. There could also be childhood friends, childhood lovers, or childhood home that you're dealing with right now. There may have been some kind of betrayal or some kind of self-sabotage or sabotage in a situation. There was lessons to be learned, and you need to invest in yourself somehow. So whether it's financially investing in yourself, emotionally investing in yourself, or going to go and change your career or study something, yeah, it's time for you to invest in yourself. Pile number 2, definitely time for you to invest in yourself more. Because if this situation didn't end, it would have landed up in a mental breakdown. Okay, so Spirit this is rejection is God's protection. There's something better for you to learn, something more loyal that will be coming in. Definitely something that's worth investing, something a lot more compassionate, more kind, more giving. And this could be someone who's, or something that's going to lead to becoming a leader. Something very creative. Okay, the answer to your question here is no. And yes, I'm not too sure if you're asking about love or something you're passionate about, but there's either self-sabotage in the situation. Maybe there's just too much fighting within the situation. It's going to bring about some kind of loss, and it's going to bring about a mental breakdown. So whatever this is for you, it's no, it's not possibly really good for you. You need to be more independent. You need to depend less on others and more on yourself, and you need to invest in yourself. When you invest in yourself, someone else will invest in you because they'll believe in you more. But feeling like you're bullied, or feeling like you've been cheated on or lied to or something within the situation, it's only going to make you feel a lot worse in the end of the day. So as hard as it is, it's a no, but there is something possibly better coming, but only after you've done some work on yourself, or gone to go study more, perhaps invested in yourself in some way or form. Okay, that's what I have for you, pile number 2. Quick answers today. Pile number 3 with the turquoise stone. Right. So you may be asking about money, a home move, a project, or a new job, or whether you're going to win something. You've had to budget look at your budget, balance your budget. Maybe you've had to juggle resources in order to survive through this time, or even time management in order to get through, but you've had to balance a lot. You've been focusing on your own skills, working on yourself, working on collaboration with others perhaps, or even working on teamwork. But you've had to, maybe perhaps you've been a bit guarded with your money because finances have been tight, or you've been holding on to something too tightly, and Spirit is saying you need to release it a little bit, because there's some kind of something you don't have, and you're focusing on the loss, or a bit of depression, or a bit of grief, or looking at the things that you've lost. But it's time for you to move on. It's time for you to change direction and put this past behind you. And there's some choices that's coming up for you. And yes, you may feel like you're blocked, and you feel like you can't see your way out of a situation. You may be dealing with a bit of nightmares and anxiety and depression. But something worth investing is coming in. It's going to bring either family investment or family fulfillment, or something that's going to perhaps could even be family money, or some kind of family inheritance. But there's definitely some kind of, massive family fulfillment coming in. This is going to be perhaps something very romantic for some of you, or it's something that's going to make you really love your life again, or feel very romantic. This is something that's very kind, compassionate, and caring. You may feel like you're kind, compassionate, and caring, or someone who, you may be investing more in yourself more, and then something better is going to come along. And it's going to be very truthful, very honest, and very good, okay? So you will find your way out of a situation. You need to release something a little bit, not focus on what you don't have. Focus on teamwork, focus on your skills. Focusing on yourself and in your family right now is the most important thing, okay? But your answer to your question is a yes, okay? So I don't know what it is that you're asking, but it's definitely a yes. Things are going to move. You're going to change directions. You may have some choices coming up, but there's something that's going to lead to family fulfillment, or you getting everything you want on the financial sense, okay? Hopefully this is the answer you're needing. I'm now going to move on to pile number 4. Right, pile number 4, if you've chosen the aeroplane, this is your reading. Okay, so you're looking for a flash of insight, some kind of ideas. Maybe you're hoping to get an answer to something. You need clarity on something. Soulmate attraction, or you may be asking about whether something is mutual, whether it's a good partnership, good friendship, whether it's you compatible with someone. You work really hard. You're waiting for your ships to arrive. You're waiting for things to come in for you. You may be waiting to travel with the aeroplane. But there's been some kind of emotional, a bit of depression, a bit of boredom, not wanting to take on maybe perhaps certain offers, or maybe you offering someone something and feel like you've missed out on an opportunity. And this is leading you to feel like you've been left out in the cold. Someone's about to come and offer you something. It could be time, it could be money, it could be charity work. Maybe you get involved in charity if you've got money, or you might perhaps be beneficial to get involved in charity. It's a bit of a give and take situation. You need to be able to stand up for yourself more. You need to defend your viewpoint, maybe perhaps to other people. There's something you need to walk away from, okay? You need to change direction and leave a certain something. Your pile didn't finish. The number 9 is missing. So something's missing from here in order to get your answer. Things are starting to weigh you down. You feel quite heavy. There's some kind of, perhaps someone's watching you, or you feel like you're being watched. There could be some kind of gossip around you, or there needs to be a new way of thinking, or a new way of seeing things. It might also be perhaps, I don't know, like I said, some kind of gossip, or someone's watching you, or watching your CV, or whatever it is that you're looking for. You need to be more confident in who you are and your abilities. As I said, standing up for yourself and believing you deserve more. And then something more investing will come in. So the answer to your question is actually a maybe. Okay, you've got a definite yes or no. I am going to pull one card to see maybe what is missing. You're the only pile I'm doing that, but that's only because you've got one card missing, which could determine whether you are whether this is a positive or negative, or what needs to change in order to get the answer that you're needing. Okay, so if you're wanting a no, what do you need to get the no? If you're wanting a yes, what do you need to get the yes? Okay, so I got 2. So what is missing is there's some kind of sabotage, okay? Or there's some kind of deceit around you. So someone's deceiving you, someone's not being honest with you, or you are sabotaging yourself. You work really hard. Maybe you're sabotaging your own efforts because you worked really hard. You've given your all to the situation, but someone's trying to take from you. This is someone who's trying to get away with something, and it might not even be something really bad. It's just, someone's kind of taking all the swords and only leaving 2 behind. So you might be doing all the work, and someone else is taking all the finances, or they're taking all the maybe appreciation, and you left with only 2 swords, and they're taking everything else from you. So that's why this will only become a yes. Yes, you're exhausted. Yes, you do deserve better than what you've been given, but you need to stand up for yourself, okay? When you stand up for yourself, you'll see that you deserve better, and you need to leave a certain situation and go on to somewhere where someone actually does see what you're worth, something that will invest in you full time. You need to have more confidence in who you are and what you do deserve, okay? And then that will change your answer. So I hope this makes sense for you, and that's what I have for you, and I'll chat to you soon.